funny thing is about history and pre-human civilization that predate the story of Noah. Everybody thought that this shit was just made up. History of Earth's pre-mortal past and before, like Earth became what you had civilizations that predate ancient Kemet and ancient Greece and Rome, that even they told stories about in their old fables. Like ancient Egypt was one of the ancient Kemet and ancient Babylon, and all those civilizations were actually a few civilizations that wasn't even civilizations then. When the first pre-Adamite built the first civilizations on Earth. Where you think the story of Atlantis and the stories of Elysium and all these stories come from? These stories were told by people that predate Adam. All the stories that you were taught, like now you got people talking about the Nephilim and all that shit. Or you heard people talking about skinwalkers or demons that can pose as human beings and shit like that, or shapeshift. I said Star Trek talk about all that shit in Star Trek. All that shit in the sci-fi movies they talk about, y'all take it just, y'all don't take it, y'all take it just science fiction, but it's actually science fact. Y'all don't know that y'all government, the United States government, along with the big corporations, along with some of your engineers like Elon Musk, all of them, they know about this shit. Why do you think Elon Musk and a lot of these people believe in trans? Oh, I hate this fucking truck. But anyway, why do you think they believe in that shit, transhumanism? You just thought that they was just talking about that on Battlestar Galactica on Caprica, which I told everybody, go look at that show. It's in syndication now. Go look at Caprica. It's actually, Caprica is a spin-off of Battlestar Galactica, the new Battlestar Galactica. And what they did was build these artificial bodies, and they transfer their consciousness into the body. That way, they can live forever. They can live forever. All they had to do is keep a fresh body, and their consciousness can be uploaded to the body. That's where the Cylons come from. And the movie, well, it's another sci-fi movie I was looking at where I can't think of the movie, but it's a newer movie where people, they made robotic bodies for these people. Their consciousness got transferred into the body, to the artificial bodies. In Star Wars, if you get the Star Wars books, like Darth Sidious actually created clones of himself. Darth Sidious created clones of himself. If you go and get the Star Wars novel after the fall of the Empire, you go and get that novel, man. Darth Sidious actually created clones. And using the Force, he could transfer his consciousness into another body. See, what they did was they told people that you're gonna go to hell or heaven. So they got y'all ready when y'all body dies, because you never die, only the body dies, the spirit or your consciousness remains. This whole concept of hell and heaven is fabricated, plagiarized bullshit. Because, for instance, I'm gonna show you how it's bullshit. When you die, if you a spirit, why you gonna have the need to have all the pleasures of the physical world? Have you ever thought about that? When you die, they say you being in a spiritual form, so why you gotta have all the, if you are in a spiritual form, better, less energy, you're no longer in a physical form. So why you gonna want to have the pleasures of the next world when you're not even in a physical form? Make sense out that shit. Islam teach that shit. Christianity teach that load of shit. When you die, if your body energy, why you gotta have a need to have a physical form in the spiritual world? This something to be considered. They got you all tricking that if you somehow die, you gonna go to this place. If you did all evil shit, you gonna go to hell and heaven. And you gonna burn in a lake of fire and all that kind of shit. Got you all up there afraid to live life. Telling you, if you do this and that, you gonna go to heaven. But if you do this, and this, you gonna go to hell and you gonna burn in the hellfire. Or the Jimma, as Muslims call it, the Jimma, the hellfire. All that shit is plagiarized off ancient Greeks. Go look that shit up. Helios, hell. Go look that shit up. It's plagiarized. Elysium is heaven. That's the Roman and Greek word for basically the upper room. But when you die, you supposed to go up there in a physical form somehow and take up all the pleasures that you didn't get to do in the living world. That means, ain't they saying you're gonna be in a physical form to indulge in those pleasures? You gotta be in a physical form, right? Right? That means if you're in a physical form then, and you're not in a spiritual form then, why you can't take all pleasures of that shit today and just learn moderation, know how to do shit in moderation? See, what they want you to do is believe in some bullshit, follow some bullshit, instead of having a mind of your own to learn self-control, to learn moderation, how to do shit moderate, not go overboard with shit. But to be honest, I'm gonna be honest, some of you motherfuckers need religion. I'm gonna be honest with you. Some of y'all need it. Because without it, some of y'all ass probably be doing all kind of crazy ass shit. So hey, at that point, at that junction of the conversation, oh yeah, some of you motherfuckers need it. Need it more than others for the guidance. I ain't saying that they didn't have good stories and good guidance in those books. They did. They had good moral, you know, it does give you a moral compass if you don't have one. No doubt about it. I'm for that. But what I hate when people come to me and try to tell me why you don't believe in this and that, and you used to believe, I said I used to believe in a lot of shit. I used to believe in the goddamn Easter Bunny. I used to believe in the goddamn Tooth Fairy. I used to believe in the goddamn leprechaun and four-leaf clovers and rainbows and shit before a certain community ruined it with rainbows. They actually ruined it with rainbows. Now, every time you look at a rainbow in the sky, you thinking about some other shit. But hey, what the fuck did I say? I fucking digress.